Hello and welcome to Lala.com. We're speaking with James Blunt about his new album, All the Lost Souls. How are you?
That's right. Yeah, I'm really well, thank you. How about you?
Very well. Thanks for asking. Can you talk a little bit about the differences between this album and 2005's Back to Bedlam?
The album's called All the Lost Souls, and really I think that's reflective of what I've been going through over the last 3.5 years, and perhaps also relevant to the way the world is today. We kind of we set ourselves up to define success in life by things like fame and money. And for me, those two human constructs seem to be a pretty shallow way of working out what is success. And maybe we could look at slightly deeper things like life experience or shared emotion or love, perhaps are the notions of what real life success is all about. And bearing that in mind, and what I've been experiencing through the music industry and in the public eye more over the last 3 years, and particularly recording in Los Angeles, which is a place where fame and money are the absolute be-all and end-all. That's why I've called the album All the Lost Souls.
And on the song 1973, it has a very R&B groove to it. Was there a reason why you went in that direction for that particular song?
Yeah, influences on this album would be the 70s, really. It was a great period, not only just about the bands that were around at that time, but also the songwriting of that time from people like Lou Reed, Leonard Cohen, Cat Stevens, Paul Simon, and Elton John, great bands like Fleetwood Mac and Steely Dan, but also the recording process itself. And I think in this day and age where there's so much fast food of music, bubblegum music that is less and less meaningful, it was really important to us to invest a bit of time and make an album which was an album rather than just a couple of songs on an album. And I think we lose that sense of investing time and energy and love in albums because of the way it is put out necessarily just on radio, and we have just a single that has to be 3 minutes 30, and also to the way that we then go online and we click one button and buy the single that we heard on that radio. And as a result, through not investing our time and energies, we miss out on a lot of music that it would be enriching and rewarding as a result. And so yeah, and that's why we really tried to make something that was 10 songs, that was a body of work. And that although my record label, I'm sure, will force up the odd single or two, for me it's really important that it is recognised as such, as a body of work rather than individual songs, and it's called All the Lost Souls.
The cover art to your new album is really cool. It's a collection of over 1,000 photos of you that makes one big picture of you. Whose idea was it?
I really didn't want my face on the cover, so I wanted a skull and a butterfly design, which didn't really work, or at least the record company were nervous that the skull would frighten people away for some reason. And so I asked my friends then if they would design something using lots of my little pictures to make up a kind of collage of a skull. I thought that'd be a good compromise, and that didn't really work out. And what did work out, sadly, for me, was making a collage of my own face. And so from wanting not to have my face on it, we've now got 1,001 pictures of me.
Well, thank you very much for speaking with Lala. And make sure to check out the newest album, All the Lost Souls.